Hey everybody, it's Rick O'Shea playing MPQ Marvel Puzzle Quest. Thanks for jumping on again. There is a brand new 4-star character in the game. It's none other than Karolina Dean. She is a pretty interesting character, unique ability set, similar to some others, and plays really well with another runaway character, meaning Nico. And in this we're going to get into the shield training with the brand new Karolina Dean and see if we can win with the team that we're set up with, and Nico is on the team. So we're going to do that today. We're actually going to start out in today's Crash of the Titans and play that through, and we have a bunch of other tokens to get through. And then let's take a quick look at the Crash to see what we are up against. Up against 4-star Jean Grey with Iceman. That should be pretty easy, but we want to do that today for sure with the Champed Iceman because we want to get that legendary token. And do you know why? Here's the reason if you didn't know already. Latest legendary tokens. I've been saying it's going to be coming soon. Well, it seems like they pretty much did this early. Beta Ray Bill is in the latest Legend store. Iceman has moved over to be a latest legendary character and now is available there at 20 command points per draw. So we are going to do draws in this store for Beta Ray Bill, Professor X, who's a champion, so we want to add levels to him, and Carnage. And we have Carnage at 551, so he only has one cover in black. We're hoping to get him complete as well today, and we have over 230 total draws between legendaries and command points to try to get that done. We're doing it today. Now it might be a part 2 video separate from this first one. We're going to start out and get things warmed up. So let's get into the Crash of the Titans and get that legendary token. Iceman, like I said, is a champion. He's pretty high level for my roster, 349. So we have a major advantage with 24,000 health. We'll go in and take on Teen Jean. Now we have I think they set up this matchup because Jean Grey also has purple, green, and a blue ability. Her blue is passive. Iceman has the blue for the stun, which is one of the best stuns in the game. Very cheap for only a cost of 6 AP, and it's for 4 turns, and it's not done there. It also converts over to a damage ability. Let's start with blue. So be very careful against Jean Grey. Her abilities are kind of expensive, but they can do some crazy stuff. Her green ability does team damage, but on top of that, adds some pretty strong special tiles to the board. So we're going to probably take every green match we come across. If she gets blue, it's not a big deal because that's her passive, like we said. And her purple can be is a 10 instead of a 12 AP cost ability, and her purple's pretty much her best ability in my opinion. Mind over matter. It does team damage and removes special tiles, including strike attack and protect tiles, of course, but also countdowns. So Iceman has a countdown that he produces when his stun is active. Here's a double move with blue and purple, and I think we're going to get green. Nope. Oh, man. What a drop on that green. Look at this. She ran up to 11 green in one turn. Maybe 10 earned in that turn. So here's a very important thing. There's an extra move on the board. Do not make an extra move against Jean Grey. Her blue ability, Psychic Feedback, is passive. If the enemy team makes a match 5 or greater, she reduces AP in our strongest color by a bunch. She stuns the enemy team for 2 turns and deals damage. It's very, it's a very big disaster if that happens. So we have our stun ready to go. Let's do it. She's stunned for 4 turns. We can do this extra move now without getting in trouble. Let's I want to win with Iceman's green ability, so let's see if we can do that. I want to get green there, and it doesn't look like we can work yellow down into an extra move, or can we? Let's try this. Yeah, did. Okay, so she's still stunned. We have, let's get this blue before it gets misaligned. Extra move. Yeah, this is running pretty well. And now we want to, let me show you the other side of Iceman's blue. While you have the snowman countdown on the board, if you can play his blue again for a cost of 6, it's Punch of Snowman. It's a very big damaging ability for only a cost of 6. You know, it's 6 to stun and 6 to punch, so it's really 12 if you add it all up, of course. But it is huge. Look at that damage. 13,922 if you're able to make it happen. Well, we have another extra move, and it's going to do big damage. So thank goodness she's been stunned for all that. And let's go with... let's do this. I want to get green matches lined up. And then I'm going to take this 3. I don't know what she's going to do next. Oh, of course she'll take the match 4, Rick. Every single time, they will always take a match 4. Here's her green. It's pretty strong, but again, it's based as a team damage, so it's not a whole lot of damage to one single target. If you added it up, it's a lot. Okay, so we're now back to build a snowman, since our countdown is off the board. Line break with this yellow. We'll pick up a couple more green. We're up to 8. Now that's 9 green. So all we need to do is get one more green match, and this thing will be just about over. I like to play Cold as Ice when there's more blue on the board. There's not a whole lot on the board at the moment, but it's also good to play it when the enemy has built up a lot of dangerous red against you, since it depletes red from their balance and then adds blue to the board. Look at that. How funny. It did work out to an extra move, unfortunately. Oh, look at this. So, I can't believe we get to stun her again. Another extra move. It's notorious that there's more extra moves when you just happen to be against the Jean Grey, because you forget for a little bit. I always do that she's going to stun me if I do one, and of course she took away my green that I had built up. $11. Another extra move on the board, and we can't take it. Can we get some way to get a last green match? She's got her purple. Now I'm going to take damage from that. And I think we've got it here. Now pay attention to whiteout, because it does base damage, which is pretty low, but then it has additional damage plus a certain amount for every blue tile that's on the board. That's why you want to play Iceman's purple not long before you're ready to play his green, so you add more blue tiles to the board and add to the total damage. Of course, she's about out anyway. And a good leveled whiteout can be one of the strongest team damage AoE abilities in the 4-star tier. Got the win, got the legendary token. Awesome. I'll show a couple of our friends, Tree 2 Leaf and others, always remind me to show my shield resupply calendar. In a couple days, I'll be at day number 1500 of playing this game. Can you believe it? Just earned a 4-star blade not too long ago, and a day or so before that was a legendary token. So looking forward to those big rewards coming up. Let's get into our tokens, and then we'll get into the shield training with the new 4-star Karolina. Let's go. Heading to the end here, I think we have a random token left over. I never really leave my tokens for very long to build up. I'm not to the point, I think I'm past the point where saving up normal event tokens matters a whole lot for me. Some of you might keep a lot of tokens built up. Iceman was the Crash of the Titans, so it looks like Deadpool is the next character coming up in a couple of days to get ready for that. Or wait, is it? Yeah. Person of Interest, got 5 tokens from that event. Can we get some gold level rewards here? There it is, and it's a 4-star. Way to go, guys. The viewer luck already kicking in. 3, 2, 1. Cloak and Dagger. Nice hit on the 4 from an event token. And you did it again. This is unbelievable. Come on, guys. 3, 2, 1. And it's Rogue. Oh, man. That's going to be significant here in a little bit. You'll see why. Wow. Very nice. Staff Appreciation Day is the new event featuring Nico, and a lot of people are running in it. I'm looking forward to get a run in there and play some of the boosted characters. It's looking like a fun event. Okay, we have Venom Bomb tokens here, the first 3. Karolina is available in this store. She is at pretty low odds. There is actually a little bit of a boost to Rogue, so if you do qualify for a 4-star, Rogue is a little more likely compared to the others, but don't be misled. Karolina is not at 1 in 14 odds herself. The odds of getting any 4-star at all is 1 in 14, and Karolina is one of about 90 4-star characters. So the chances of getting her from any one token draw is about 90 times 14, and that's your odds, just so you know. Not impossible. We had somebody in our alliance get a Karolina from the event, from those tokens. By the way, I'm up over 52 supports, so as soon as we hear what's going on with them, we will be drawing, and the odds of supports are 1 in 50 for a 4-star. So I think our chances are really good to get a 4-tier support whenever that ever happens, if it does. Let's go to the elites. We have 13 elites. We'll do the quick claim. Pick a 3-star character in your mind or put it in the comments below, and let's see who we get. Go! Hulk was the first 3-star. Can we get another one? There it is. And Dakin. Only 2 3-stars. So that means we might be back in luck for the heroics. We've got our 10-pack token, and I think I'm going to wait and do that later. Save it for a day where we don't have a lot of other tokens going on. But 12 heroics, that's pretty good. 1 in 16 odds at a 4-star. We could do it again. Punisher. We'll add in our character levels, and then we'll go into the shield training, wrap up the video from there, and get ready for our legendary token draws. Can't wait to go for Beta Ray Bill, guys. Looking forward to him, plus he's super boosted in PvP and PvE right now for a little bit longer. And I guess they rotated him into latest legends early, based on our expectations from previously. And it might be because we were running into the holiday week and the developers were going to have a limited staff for that time frame, and might have done it early so that he would just be available for everyone. Alright, so we didn't get much from the heroics, not even a bunch of 3-stars, and we're up to 3 mighty tokens. And after we add in our character levels, hopefully we'll get another few mighty tokens, and the day that we have 7 or more, we'll finally draw them. I like to show the odds of a mighty token pack is 1 in 7 for a 4-star. So, 6/7 for 3-stars. Not bad odds at all. And in a little bit, we'll come back to do all those latest Legends tokens. Can't wait. All right. One-stars are out of here. Let's level up the 2s. There's a max Black Widow. Oh, got a mighty token. Meant to preface that a little bit. Flew by it, but we did get one, and a Max Champ Bullseye again. Oh, what time? Let's see. Where are we at with the time? Ooh, I'm glad I remembered right now. We have to stop this for a second and get into our Shards store in about 10 minutes. This changes to new characters. It's random, of course, but I have Shuri, who's my targeted hero, randomly appeared in the daily shard offer. So we are going to buy some from her, and I need to think of how many. So if we look at this, she has 278 out of 400. So all I want to do is speed up her progress in leveling. I think what I'll do is buy about 100 shards, which is 5 purchases, and call it good. We're going to get a whole lot from all the legendary draws that we do anyway, but I do want to just get a jump start, and it's pretty much cheap as if they were a bunch of shards in a small vault. I would have been spending it, so let's do it. Once, twice, and 5. And what I discovered, maybe you guys knew already, but I think it's nice to show if you didn't know. If you click on the character, you know, this is just the cover, no big deal, but see the right button? Scroll to the right, and you can that's the fastest way to see if you have shards on a character instead of leaving and going to where they are in your roster. So 378 over 400. Should I just buy another one to have 398? Yep, probably. Okay, so we bought 6 sets of shards. Sounds good. Alright, back into the rewards. Let's get this over and done with. Cap is now maxed again. Great to have a bunch of 2s maxed out that I can sell and rebuild. Bagman. Mighty token from Bagman at level 140, hitting 143, and the next level we get, he's the only 2-star that rewards a legendary token for his maximum champion level, and that'll be my 3rd time. Very cool. I think that's it on the 2 stars. Got some rebuilding to do. Sounds good. 3 stars. 23 stars. Let's go. Punisher moves up a bit. Don't need all the ISO. Let's get some command points and 4-star shards. Nice hit on Blade there. Torch should hit a good spot right here. 8 command points. And some Jim Hammond shards. I'm not really micromanaging my 4-star shards real well. I'm just going to let them come through naturally. Once in a while, I'll look at who's in the shard offer store and drop a couple levels, but not a whole lot. Most of it will be just like bonus heroes did before. Let it come naturally. Sounds great. 4 stars. We have just 9 to work on. Let's go down to Cloak and Dagger. Level 353. 25,140 health. Nico takes a level. 24,800 health. And you can see a little better there if you're trying to watch from home. And boosting her up to 337 before her event. That's great. Let's go down to Spider Ham. 281. And we need to make a run through the Special Mysterio event. I haven't started it yet, and it ends in 1 day for all of those nodes. And Blade hits 359. He's also currently boosted. Level 360 is a legendary. And check it out. We have all of these rogue covers, 5 of them, a bunch from PvE and then PvP. I do want to take a quick look though and show you I can't even put all of those levels onto my rogue here. So I'm going to use those to build up a max champ. In fact, I think, should I just take one level? No, I don't think it's going to matter. Let's add all of those covers to a brand new duplicate. And instead of the add level button, way over to the right is that miniature star. If you hit that, it says recruit again because you already have. And that's what we're going to do. Create a duplicate, and I have to buy a roster slot. Build her back up. I'm going to do it now because it'll be a good chance to get a nice... Oh, Rick. They got me. And then I added a level. All right, that's fine. But I was trying to say, if you're careful... it's a good time to build up the levels in your characters here. So gloves off, start with green, and I messed up and didn't get her red. All right, well, as we get more levels, that'll work out fine, but I wanted to have a nice even build going there. Okay, we get the idea. Sounds good, and we don't have any more covers yet, but we're going to get more that we can add in just a little bit. How did I get 3 yellow? Oh, right. Sounds fine. And before, we'll do that later. But before I forget, we can champion our duplicate, Medusa. We'll do that before all the legendary tokens in a little bit. Let's jump into the shield training and get this thing done. So, welcome to shield. This is a pretty interesting team setup. And Karolina Dean has a team damage ability. Well, we're taking on Quake as a leader of this team, and she's got a passive ability that minimizes team damage. So we're going to need to think about that. Instead of playing my big level rogue, let's step down to the system version at 270, and we'll do the same thing for Nico to make this a fair fight the first time. Let's hit it. All right, so Karolina's got some cool powers. And her animations are great, by the way. So let's check it out. Team Spirit, it creates, just creates projectiles on the board, and creates more if you have people on your team that are also runaways. So Karolina and Nico together count for 2 runaways, plus the extra. It means you're going to have about 7 projectiles when you play Team Spirit. Blue is another cheap ability, only costs 6, creates a fortified countdown that sends her airborne, and then it counts down while she's up in the air and creates projectiles. And then when there are 5 or more, she actually lands from being airborne and converts a few of them to strike tiles. So you need to plan out your timing with that a little bit. And then Solar Flare is a cool ability. It does team damage and then actually burst heals the team for a bonus depending on how many special tiles are on the board. So it can be decent damage, not anything more than medium, but that burst health with projectiles on the board, you should keep your teammates pretty healthy all along. Look at this starting board. That is a huge extra move. I think the best way to do it is probably this guy up. We're going to take on Quake first, because I want to get her to the point where the team damage, we can take her out and the team damage would be 100% instead of reduced. Alright, whenever Nico takes damage, she creates that countdown when blood is shed. When she has that countdown out, her other abilities actually improve quite a bit. Yellow is heal, and purple is trifecta. Her purple's really pretty strong for the special tiles it makes. 1 of each type. And then, whenever you have more of a type of a special tile on the board than the enemy, Nico... Ouch, shouldn't have left that for them. Nico will increase their strength every turn that you have more than the enemy. It's pretty awesome. I'm going to leave this blue match for them, because if they take it, it'll set me up with the red match 4. They went for it. Rogue's red is a little bit expensive at a cost of 12, but I really, really like it. Check out this extra move with this purple. It's going to drop the critical tile to sit right there in those 2 yellow tiles. It's going to do pretty good. 829 damage. All right. So we have a lot of things going. Let's start with... I think what we'll do, we need to keep working on green, but there's no reason to wait necessarily on Team Spirit. Check out this animation. Pretty cool. So look at all those projectiles. That's absolutely great. I don't want to give away a red match to them, but I'm going to set it up just in case we get it. Of course they take it. Oh well. Now every turn we have more projectiles than the enemy. Nico's going to step them up. We're already to 553 protection. Let me get that green match. We did get the green match. Karolina's got her green ready to play. And here's the point. So she also has her blue ready to play, right? Rising Sun. It creates the countdown that creates more projectiles, and then it could earn you blue AP back, by the way. So here's what I think we should do first. Let's play Nico's purple. Creates a strike, attack, and projectile. Now, while all of those are out, let's start with freeze from Nico onto Quake, because that will mean it'll stun her. And while she's stunned, Quake's passive ability will no longer be able to reduce team damage by quite a bit. I think that's kind of important here. Let's play Solar Flare. Cool animation here coming. Health plus team damage. That's so great. And we need to do everything we can to keep that strike tile safe. Okay. The team's going a little bit slower than I wanted, but I don't want to take that attack tile out, but there's no other real choice. That attack tile carries with it the strike tile damage each turn, so it's really good to keep that available. And there we go. Finally got our red to play from Rogue. And I've said before how much I like it. Oh wait, we still have 11. We need 12. Oh man. Expensive abilities are tough. So Iron Fist has his black ability ready to play. It's huge. It does a ton of damage like unto Iron. And I was hoping to be able to have Rogue up front because she mitigates damage while she's in the front, but we don't have any of her colors to match right now, red or green. So we're going to have Karolina take this one. 8,900. Wow. Good thing we had the projectiles out, or that would have been a lot more. Get our red. She destroyed a lot of blue. Okay, before we... Let me think here. No, I think we're all right. Let's go with Sugar. You going down. It does a decent amount of damage and destroys a 3x3 block of tiles, and you earn the AP within them. So a bunch of green and destroys that strike tile. Very good. So let's see. Let's play Team Spirit again. And let's save our strike tile down there by making that match. Lost a bunch of protects, didn't we? Almost have Quake out. That's going to hurt, but Rogue will reduce it to 1 point of damage. Cool. Now we can just go on with any damage ability. Let's take a quick look. Our strike tile is only 181. We're not getting a big increase, but our protect tiles are over 1,400. Awesome. Need to get a green. And we can... Oh, we lost our strike tile. I set it up. There we go. Now look at Rogue. Reducing that to 2200 instead of what it did to on the previous shot. Yeah, of course that strike tile is now in a dangerous position. Let's go with blue. Now the point here is when she lands, she's going to convert more of those protect tiles into strike tiles. And then we'll get a lot more damage out of our green. This match is taking quite the long time. There, we've got a bunch of strike tiles now that Nico's going to step up. 586. Perfect. Let those build a little bit more before we do the team shot, if possible. Now the damage is finally ramping up to what we wanted. Oh man, the moving target went out and took out Karolina. Guys, sorry, I completely missed it. We should have made a bigger effort to take out Bucky. Very dangerous. Oh man. So now we've power siphoned his purple. Yep, easily should have been working on ending this match. Now we got ourselves in trouble. It's going a little too long on that green, just to try to show you guys. We're about ready to take it out anyway. Take Bucky out with a yellow, I think. Oh, we're going to get hit by green here. Nico's going down. And again, these were the base characters, not my champions, who would have done a lot better in this match. But I think you see that Karolina is going to be pretty cool, especially teamed up with, let's see, a purple match should do it, especially teamed up with Nico to boost those special tiles, get those protect tiles converted to strikes, and your whole team is going to be in a much better situation. We have 8 purple, so we need a bunch more. Let's get it up. 14 should do it. Rogue will be able to power siphon and explode on this guy. And that will be the victory. Love that one. Good thing we won. I really blew it there. Got my teammates down. But I think you get an idea. That's a pretty fun group to play with Karolina Dean. We're going to end it there and have a good shot. Lots of time to go into our latest Legends draws. We've got over 230 pulls to go for Beta Ray Bill. Extra levels on Professor X and get Carnage champed for the first time. Can't wait to do it. Please tell your alliance mates to check out the videos if you like to share and bring other people into the fun. We need more viewer luck than ever to go for this, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Hit the MPQ icon that you see on the left side of the screen to become a subscriber, and that way you can add into the fun. See you next time.